Okay. Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mr. Bill.
And good morning, parents. This is the sixth grade class of the S.A.I Academy International, and this third period we are mainly engaged with practical activities. So we are here in the computer lab, and from the beginning of the third period, we were basically discussing the internet and network. So we, the sixth grader today will be creating a personal area network. So guys, apart from the personal area network, what are or other networks that you guys know about?
We have LAN, wireless area network. Wireless area network. Mobile LAN, local area network, storage area network, which is known as the SAN. CAN, which is known as campus area network. Metropolitan area network. We know about the wide area network.
So how is the campus network is called?
Campus.
Yeah, CAM, right?
Yes.
Oh, so okay, so you know of all the network, the first one we'll be learning is how to set up is our own personal area network, right?
Yes.
So Edwards Jojo, what's the first step in setting up a personal area network?
Using your phones, iPads, and tablets.
So it's possible to set up your personal area network using your phone, tablet,
iPads.
okay. So when we have done setting up the personal area network, will it become with that phone that we're using to set up the personal area network, will it become a server or a client? Will it become a server or a client? It's a server, right?
Yes.
And what's the functionality of a server? What will say a server does? What will say a server does?
Server helps connect
Networks, right?
Yes. Give connections to
Alright, so step one, what step one says?
select setting.
So start the process on the phone. Step two.
Select connections.
Step three.
Options in collection.
So what are the fewer options that are in a connection?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth,
Visibility.
yeah,
Airplane mode.
yeah.
Mobile network. Data usage. Select
mobile
hotspot and turn.
Okay, so we will be selecting mobile hotspot, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what did he say?
Give me a local area network or username.
Okay, so
User ID.
click mobile hotspot and see what happens. Say okay. Say okay. So click mobile hotspot and see. Click it again. I say cut it off. I say click. So which means you touch the whole, yeah. Okay, so what next? We're supposed to give our local area network a name, right?
Yes.
And what name it got now? It got Samsung J737P0A9. Okay, so we will be getting our network name saying Sajion 6th graders.
Yes.
So when you see that network already have a name, click on it and see what's happening. Okay, so rename your network. Remy, you rename the network.
Can you space it?
Any way you want to do it, but it's necessary the network be named properly. I didn't say Sajion Academy, I said Sajion 6th graders. Capital X. Okay, so after that you got to save your network, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can decide to change your network password. Remember I told you guys at times you can see a lock sign on the Wi-Fi feed, right?
Yes.
And what's that sign indicating? That the network have a password. The sign is indicating what?
The network have a password.
Okay, so and especially for our personal network, our local area network, and our wide area network, it's always advisable to attach a password to it, right?
Yes.
So when you guys see the password, are you guys gonna give a password that you all will remember? Okay.
Yeah.
So how you setting up the password to what?
Digits.
You guys ages, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go.
11. 12. Yes, 12, 13.
What?
12, 11, 12, 13, 13.
Okay, so save it. Save the password. Okay, so cut off your hotspot. Could you please go to Mr. Pooh and ask him for the tablet? Oh, other people will have access to the protocol and they will. Yeah. So class, what are we setting up now?
Our personal email network.
Okay, which is what?
PAN.
PAN, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they say mostly these personal email networks are used for what? On what or on what kind of devices?
On iPods, tablets, and phones.
Okay. And also computer, you can also use it on your computer. So, Remy, what is a network? You're kind of coming for verification.
Computer is
Name few input devices that can come to your mind.
network is a keyboard, mouse, scanner, and card reader.
Yeah, really?
Network is a group of computer and allows you to share resources and communicate with each other.
Okay, so they say a network allows you to share resources, right?
Yes.
So you know what? Most of the time people create their personal area network. For instance, we having a work on a laptop.
Yeah.
And you don't have a pen drive, and you need to get that information to somebody, but you only have an internet on your phone, right?
Yes.
So how the sharing resources come about? You have an internet on your phone, but you don't have internet on your laptop computer. So you set up your own personal area network to give access that the access because the phone is having internet access, right? So the phone now will give internet access to the laptop or to the tablet or to your iPad to enable you to do what you want to do or to enable you to send your message, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys should remember Tuesday, which is today, 9:30 a.m. The assignment should be sent to the school email. Remy Taylor went to show his father different email last night. That I told his father that Remy, you weren't paying attention. I can't class your time finished.
Time finished. Go back. Time finished. Go please. Time finished. Go back. Go back. Time finished. Finish. Time's over.
You're having fun, so you guys are serving.
Oh, you're disturbing us. Shoe. Shoe down. So much, Leo. Last finish.
The assignment is due today, 9:30.
9:30.
Well, Victor, the time is so right.
So please call Edward Jr. You did have another? Yes, but I'm sitting on the bird.
Yeah. Go back to class. The thing that Mr. Kane comes, the controversy is between you, Chinka, Mr. Kane. Not me, I'm just a sponsor. So the two of you can because Chinka is finishing your studies.
Yeah.
Where is the password for the teachers?
Over here, bro. Connect charger.
Let's go class, come on.
Okay, so Remy Taylor, put your personal area network on your hotspot. So, okay. Alright. So it's on now, right? So go, you know where to go, right? So go and see if you have access to that network that you guys created.
Connections. Wi-Fi.
Is that where you're supposed to go? So it's there, right?
Yeah.
So it's there, right?
Yes.
So parents, the sixth grader created their personal area network. So let's try the password because you guys see the light sounds out the Wi-Fi, right? So what do you mean? Hey, what do you mean?
It requires a password.
The network requires a password, right? Yeah. So input the network password and see what happens. Yep. Yeah. In order, okay? So, yes. Say yeah. So, you know why the same internet may not be available? Because no data is in the phone, but the idea here, the main point I wanted you guys to catch is how to set up your own personal area network. So without internet, people don't set up network is not only restricted for internet. You can do other things on the network apart from it being connected to the internet, right? So you guys network are working properly, okay? So next class time when we come back, we will have internet access and we'll be creating our own local area network, okay? Okay. Way at the end of the line. Okay, put your chair on the table. Back. I told you to come back.